iTunes. It's Brother Bonawar. I'm back out here. Another one through the Spirit of Yahawashi. Alright. First and foremost, I give all praise and glory be unto the Father and Son. Yahawashi. Okay. I double ourselves in apostle, they're good millstone. Alright. Sincere Yahawah. Alright, to the brethren, pushing this word through truth and sincerity, your life and freedom to do so. Alright, and the brother Bonawar, back on your belly, through the Spirit of Yahawashi. Alright. Again, give all praise out of glory unto the Father and the Son, Yahawashi. Double ourselves in apostles over the good millstone. Who rule all the time in truth and a sincere salutation. Alright. Today, man, we're going into the topic of times to come. Alright. Times to come as in the kingdom. Alright. We're so focused on prophecy and basically kind of the bad things that come with it. But hey, there's positives that come with the kingdom. Okay? There's positives that come with the times to come also. Okay? But like you see, even in this world, man, they say that there has to be bad times before there's good times. There has to be destruction before there's peace. Okay? And that's 100% absolutely correct. Okay? In any scenario, man. Okay? Right? Even just living your life, man, there's always the dark days, man, and then you get to the bright days, the good days, the glory days. Okay? Right? So we're gonna jump right into it, man. Alright? So we're gonna jump off in Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 37. Okay? Okay, cause hey man, we in we're past the glory days of this place. You know what I'm saying? Alright, we're past the glory days of this place. This place has no just like I think I uploaded that video, but hey man, we're past the glory days of this place. Okay? Right, this place has no basically comeback, no life left in it. Okay, and when we say that, what we mean by no life or comeback in it, okay, is because this place is done. Okay? It served its course, man. The same way Esau has served his rule, however you want to look at it, man, it served its course. Okay? Right? It served its purpose, man. Alright, so we're gonna jump right in. This is Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 37. Alright? Let's start at verse 31. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Okay, the house of Israel is obviously known as the northern kingdom, right? So-called Latinos, native to Seminole Indians, alright? Those Aztec, Mayan, okay, Inca tribes, man, alright? What they would call Indians, man, alright? And the house of Judah is the Jews, okay? That's where you get the word Jew from, okay? It's short form for Judah, alright? It's the same concept, man, alright? It's pretty much basic lessons, but it doesn't matter, man. We still need to refresh our mind, every now and then, man. We need to remind ourselves of the knowledge we have, okay? Alright? And the reason why the Lord categorized it in two is because the northern kingdom, which would be known as the so-called Latinos, native Seminole Indians, okay, they're the northern kingdom, okay, and Judah being the so-called Negroes, okay, West Indian nations, okay, right, the Caribbeans, alright. The reason why they're split into two is because of the time of Rehoboam and Jeroboam, okay. The kingdom of Israel split into two, okay, right. It says, verse 32, not according to the covenant I made with their fathers in that day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, okay. Although I was a husband unto them, saith the Lord power, okay? And that's a husband, meaning the Lord was married unto us, man, through a contract, okay? Because that's what marriage is, okay? Marriage is an agreement, it's a contract, okay? Something that's basically forgotten in this time, man, okay? All right, these people make contracts with the government, all right? It says, verse 33, it says, but that's small, but this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord power, and I'll put my law to the inward parts, okay? And the reason why the Lord categorizes it as just Israel now is because the kingdoms are supposed to come together, okay? The kingdoms are supposed to be joined back together, okay? The kingdom of Israel is supposed to be joined back together, okay? Because we're one people, man, all right? You see, in this place, man, we're categorized as two races, two nationalities, but that's not true at all, okay, whatsoever, okay? The kingdom of Israel, okay, or the tribes of Israel are one nation, okay? They come from one man, aka Jacob, a so-called Negro, okay? That's who the nation Israel comes from, all right? And people will be like, oh, how come they look different? How come this and that? Okay, the reason why, okay? The you're already limiting the Lord right there. Okay, the Lord's people look different, man. Okay, even by default, because we've been among the heathens, man. So we've been mingling. Okay, I hate saying that word mixing, man. That word mixing, man. It's just it's a stumbling block for people, man. People really think that you can be 50% this and no. Okay, mingling. Okay, all right. So you had men sleeping with the heathen woman and what forth, man. Okay, right. We had the Israelite man sleeping with the heathen woman and mingling with them, man. Okay, not even just in that sense, but mingling with them, living among them, accepting their idols, okay, their traditions, okay. That's why we're called Hellenized, man. Okay, because we changed from who we were, okay, to go to the heathen. That was Jake's problem. Okay, all through the Bible, man, you'll look into the scriptures and you actually see that. Okay, that was Jake's problem, man. Jake always wanted to mingle with the heathen, be among the heathen. Okay, all right. But anyways, man, this is right in their hearts, okay, and their minds it will be a God, and they will be my people. Okay, meaning we're gonna be one. Okay, the nation of Israel, hey man, we're separated as a nation, not only just among us, but with the Lord. Okay, because the Lord is the one who originated us, man. Okay, the Lord is the one who originated Israel, man. Okay, and made it a nation. Okay, before the Lord would have a chosen, okay, the Lord would have a chosen in the aspect of what? Okay, an aspect of what? Okay, everyone in a point, like because you have certain time points in history in the scriptures, the Lord would have always a chosen. Okay, you would always have an elect, like you would have a prophet. Okay, in that sense. Okay, so in this time, man, it's pretty much the same thing, but you have Israel, man. Israel has always been a main factor in history. Okay, they always been a main factor in history when you go all the way back. Okay, this is why we talk about lineages, man. It doesn't matter what you look like, and even in this point in time, you can't really go into lineage, but you got to go through the spirit. Okay, you have to go through the spirit because we don't have those customs no more, man. Okay, this is why it was our custom to track your lineage. Okay, you trace your lineage from your grandfather, your great grandfather, and this is why we would call it generations, because this generation had this amount of family members, this amount of kids, and all this. Okay, so this is how we would track that, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, and now we have to go through the spirit, man. That's how we're out here. We go through the spirit. You might have a Israelite foreigner come up. Okay, not y'all Israelite foreigners, pretty much. We're all confusion of face, pretty much. Okay, but when I say Israelite foreigner, it's not your typical, what you'd call stereotypical Israelite, which would be a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American. Okay, you might have a so-called Edomite-looking man come up, right? A so-called white man come up. You might have a so-called, Asian man come up, because they have history in it too, right? So it says, and will be their God. Oh yeah, we read that. Verse 34, it says, and they shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord. Okay, because in the kingdom, we're not gonna have to do that. Okay, everyone's gonna know the Lord, and that's what part of this deliverance for Israel is all about. It's a part of the Lord getting back His glory as well. The Lord being reverenced as well. Because the Lord's not known in this society, man. When do you hear people reverence the Lord? Like in what aspect? Okay? Even when good things happen, they don't even reverence the Lord no more. Oh, like God bless all. Thank the Lord. They don't even say that no more. Okay? They really think they've done it all themselves, Like the Lord, they have no part. Okay? So this is part of the glory. Okay, let's go back to the kingdom. Is the Lord getting His praise back as well? Okay? We're thinking the whole time it's just for His. No, the Lord needs to get His glory back too. The Lord isn't reverenced anymore. The Lord isn't feared. The Lord isn't a striking a striking component in society no more, man. Okay, these people don't know the Lord anymore. They don't talk about the Lord. They don't talk about God. It's literally, this is what they say, a godless society. Okay, the Lord told you that, man. Okay, how do you think it was in Rome and in Babylon? It was the same concept, man. Okay, people didn't reverence the Lord. That's exactly why the Lord every single time, once what happened, just like we talked about last week, the plagues, okay, the famines, all these things started clicking. That's when people started to remember God. Okay, you know why? Because now they started to reverence God and remember God is because now death is in their face. Okay, right? The possibility of death is in their face. What did the Lord say, man? Through fear I shall persuade men. The Lord always said that. Okay, so once fear, right, or the fear of death is in their face, what happens now? Now they want to remember God. Now they want to pray. Now they want to pull out the Bible. Now when someone dies, now they want to read the scriptures. Right? man, it's a revisiting topic all the time, man. Okay, and I see it within even people I know. They don't talk, man. They won't talk about God for years. The minute someone dies, the minute they had a life scare, you know, now what do? I want to call upon the Lord. Okay, right? And that's part of the Lord. That's why the Lord said, you know, when that destruction comes, the Lord's not gonna know you, man. The Lord's not gonna save you. Okay. I'm telling you too. Some of these people, they know the Lord's name. They know the Yahawashi, Yahawashi. They know all that, man. They know the Hebrew and all that. Okay. They know that. Okay. Right? And still in that time, it does not matter. Okay, if you weren't doing the work, you know what I'm saying? If you weren't keeping the how, you know, you're not doing the due diligence of what you're supposed to do in this truth. Okay, and in that time, you just randomly pop up. Now I want to be an Israelite. Now, you know, it ain't gonna work, man. Okay, you're gonna be caught up right in this destruction with the rest of these people, man. Okay, that's what the Lord said too. You call me Lord, Lord, and do not things which I say. Okay, right? So now every man's gonna have to teach his neighbor, for they shall know me, and from the least to the greatest of them, I will forgive their iniquity, aka sin, and I will remember their sin no more. So the Lord's gonna forgive our iniquity, aka our transgressions against him. Okay, that's what the Lord's going to do. Okay, the Lord's going to forgive our iniquities and transgressions against him, man. Okay, that's what the second covenant's about. That's why there's incorruption versus which I'm probably going to touch upon that next week. But incorruption versus corruption. Okay, that's exactly why that's there. That topic is there. Okay, because right now we're corruptible, man. Anything you gain inside is corruptible. All the riches, okay, all the fame, okay, whatever materialistic possessions you have, man, you're not taking that into the kingdom. You're not even taking your body into the kingdom. Think about that. Okay, your whole body, your whole mind. What you think you, man? People say, "Oh, you can't take this skin." You're not even gonna take yourself into the kingdom. Okay, you're not taking your own flesh and blood to the kingdom. You have to be renewed. Okay, you have to be renewed, man. Okay, this is why we're gonna get new bodies, man. Everything is going to be renewed. There's a reason why this place is going to be obliterated for a reason. It's going to be purified. Okay, because I hope you guys know the kingdom of heaven is going to be on earth. Okay, the kingdom of heaven is going to be on earth. Just like it was before. Remember the Garden of Eden, paradise? Okay, it's the same thing. Okay? Right? It says your iniquity, I remember sin no more, right? Because sin is going to be a thing of the past. Okay? There's a reason why we're going to be perfect. If you're perfect, you can't commit sin. Okay? What is sin? Sin is transgression of the law. Okay? The kingdom is a new establishment for us, man. Okay? For the kingdom of Israel. Okay? And these heathen, these nations are going to be under us, man. Everything is going to be in subjection, okay? Just like it was before. You got a glimpse of that during the time of King David and King Solomon, okay? That was one of the strongest points we've ever had. Okay, we had everything in subjection, okay? All the heathen, they were in subjection unto us, man. They feared us, okay? Right? Because once everybody fears the Lord, guess what they're going to also fear? They're going to fear His people because we're direct linked to the Lord. Okay, that's what happens, man. Okay, when King David was ruling, they all feared, man. Okay, they were scared. Okay, and they acted right, man. And you don't think they were keeping the laws too? They had to keep the laws. They had to reverence the Lord, keep the Passover, you know, keep the Sabbath days, all those things. Okay, all those things are various points in what history, man. Okay, right. So, verse 35, it says, "Thus saith the Lord power, okay, which giveth the sun for light by day, and the ordinance of the moon and the stars for the light by night, which divideth the sea when the waves therefore roar. The Lord of hosts is His name." Okay, which is showing you what? The Lord's power. Okay, that's the Lord's power, man. Verse 36, it says, "If the ordinance depart from before me, saith the Lord power, then the seed of Israel shall also cease from being a nation before me." Okay, read that one more time, verse 36. "If those ordinances depart from before me, saith the Lord power, then the seed of Israel shall cease from being a nation before me." Okay, right? And that's why I can never find the scripture, man. I don't know. I remember it was even a couple years back, okay, when I used to do a lot of the sit-downs with the brothers, like Sham, Gabar, what is it called? We always used to try to find this one scripture. It would be even during the lesson. You know, we're in the lesson, during the lesson, we're looking for a scripture. And then, yo, man, I just remember, man, it's a pretty nostalgic memory in my head, okay? I just want to remember it. Yeah.